House. House. His. The first. The first. First.
Fastest.
The first. The first.
The fastest.
The fastest.
Broke.
The fastest.
Fastest service.
The fastest.
Very good. Okay. Butter, you want to try number 5?
A doctor is the
Yeah.
most popular.
Head, ear,
Her
Heart.
doctor is beautiful. Most beautiful. Most
The most
beautiful.
popular.
Surgeon is
Clearview Hospital.
Hospital.
The most popular.
What's this word?
The most popular.
Most beautiful.
No, not beautiful.
The most popular.
Yeah, popular.
Very popular.
What does that mean, popular?
Most popular.
Yeah, people like it. What is a surgeon?
Surgeon.
Cut body.
A surgeon is a doctor who
Doctor.
does surgery,
Surgery.
who cuts people
Surgery.
for operations. Surgeon. Surgeon. Notice there, what is the name of the hospital?
Clearview.
Clearview.
Review.
Clearview. 2 words put together. Boop. Clearview.
Clearview.
Okay, Fekri, number 6.
The teller at this bank
Has
is
bank
the
is
slowest.
slowest. The slowest.
The slowest.
I have ever seen. Slow is I have
The slowest. Yeah. Number 7, Arafat.
This is education
Easiest.
to the mile.
Wait.
The most.
This
Easiest.
These are
Easiest.
These are easiest directions.
this
the what?
To the mall.
The easiest.
The easiest.
The easiest.
Look what happened to the Y.
Easiest.
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 Okay. Easiest education to
What?
the mile.
Easiest what?
Education
Direction.
Direction.
direction to the mile.
Not mile.
Mall.
More.
Near.
More.
To the mall.
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 Like war.
More.
Mall, all.
Like war. War.
That's a very common ALL.
Mall, all, tal, dal. Tell.
Foul.
All.
Foul. Yeah.
More.
ALL is on all. Who likes to go to the mall?
Auckland Mall.
Everybody.
Everybody likes this mall, the mall?
Yeah.
Somerset Mall.
Somerset Mall.
Yeah. Auckland Mall.
Where's the Hamtramck Mall?
Aruman Mall.
What? Haramain Mall? Oh, yeah.
Nice Price Mall.
What come? Why can different mall?
Down below, we have to fix this. And they didn't give us an example, but we have choices here, and it says here, more than one adjective may fit. So we can decide. So let's, Auni, number 1. We're going to fill in from the box. On part D.
Which computer is?
Auni, go ahead, try. Which?
What computer
Second
is,
computer. Which computer?
Excellent is excellent.
Fancy.
We want the superlative.
Most expensive. The most.
Itu tukar.
No.
Kali ise.
That works.
Nice.
The most expensive.
The most expensive
The most?
The
computer.
most expensive. Which computer is the most
Most
expensive?
Which computer?
That works for me.
Fancy.
You would not say expensivest.
No.
Expensive.
Expensive.
The most expensive.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Number 2, Lega, want to try it?
Remember the final interview is important.
About interview.
Most.
The most
Important.
important.
The most important.
Most important.
That works.
Most
The
important.
most important. Yeah. Yeah. Sava, number 3.
The rest.
Small circle.
The what?
Most. There is.
Bad
has-
service.
What service?
How small?
Has
That's it.
But we want the superlative.
Yeah.
The,
the
bad service.
The more.
has
The more.
the most bad service. The most
The restaurant has
2.
the
worst.
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 The worst service.
Bad the worst.
Worst.
all the restaurants, that one is the worst.
Worst service.
Yeah, the worst. Irregular. It's irregular. Fatima, number 4.
The weather today is
The weather.
Bad.
hot.
Bad.
The most hot.
Hottest. Hottest.
We can just,
We have
one syllable, we don't need the most hot. We can say,
Hottest. No.
how do we spell it?
H
Hottest.
How do we spell hottest?
T. A.
H
S. T. A.
ES.
HOTIEST.
H. L. T. E.
Hottest.
IEST.
SD.
E. E.
Hot.
Hottest.
Don't
IEST.
Double T! Hottest.
Hottest.
It's one of those things we have to remember. Hottest. Okay, next one.
Babyland sells small baby clothing. I have even seen the small,
Expensive.
That's
the smallest.
very good. I mean, it's teeny tiny little clothes. Okay, number 6. Wanna try it? Shut, go ahead. 6.
This is
The hardest.
hardest homework our teacher has ever given us. This is the
Double D.
Hardest.
The hardest.
Hardest.
The hardest homework our teacher has ever given us.
Homework our teacher has ever given us.
Notice down below, there's four words that tell us the condition of something. The word bad is irregular.
Superlative. Bad.
Bad.
Yeah, worse.
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 Next one, good.
Bad.
Better.
Best.
Best.
Better.
Better.
Better. Best. Interesting.
Last one, interesting. Long word,
More interesting.
more interesting.
Most
Interested.
More interesting. And then
More interest. Most interesting.
Interesting more.
Most interesting.
most
the
interesting.
most.
Friendly.
And the last one, friendly.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Two sounds. So
More.
we can go with the ER and ESD. Friendly,
Friendlier. Friendlier. Friendliest.
Friendly.
Friendly.
if you're not sure and you say more friendly, understood, no problem.
No.
If you say
Best.
the most friendly, no problem. But some words, you can't go the other way, and if you said beautifulest, that just doesn't work for these long words. Yeah. But also, we just learned the language and how it sounds. He's more good than I am. Does that sound right?
Make it sound up.
No,
What?
better than it.
Better. Yes. Yeah. So we just have to learn these. He's badder than I am. No. He's
Worst.
worse. Yeah.
Worst.
So if someone says to you, how do you feel today?
I feel good.
I feel good.
Good.
Yeah.
Better than yesterday.
Better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Today is the best I have felt in a long time. So we get used to these just by practice. Now that's the EST. We did these first, the EST ones. Want me to tell you some bad news or some good news? What? You want the good news or the bad news first? What?
Bad news.
You want the good news? Okay. New refrigerators use less energy to run. When you put it in your house, it doesn't draw as much electricity as the old ones. That's the good news. Now, who wants the bad news? Nobody wants the bad news? Oh, he's giving bad news. The price is
Up.
up. I learned this. Old refrigerators. When I'm talking about old refrigerators, I'm talking about refrigerators from 15, 20 years ago. old refrigerators would last 15, 20 years. New refrigerators, the average age of a new refrigerator when it says kaput, get it out of here. 7 years. That's it. And you buy a new refrigerator, and in 7 years, it's gonna go. I think that's bad news. That's terrible. Terrible. Yeah. They look nice, but the insides, nobody fixes things anymore. Fix an old refrigerator? Get a new one. Why? Because this refrigerator, it breaks down, you call somebody in, oh, we can fix it. $800, please, to fix it. And then you can go buy another one for $800. So throw it out, buy a new one. Too bad. Okay, now this one, who has the sheet that says Angelo's Pizza? In the front, 1, 2, 3, we have this.
I do have.
You don't have? Okay. You got one? You have one? Butter, do you have one? You have that? Auni, do you have one? Ladies?
Yeah.
Megan? Saba? This is the ER, the comparative adjectives. Notice on this one, we had 3 things, and this one, 2. So it means that we're using the comparative. I'll give you a few minutes to take a look at part B. We'll go through this pretty quickly, I think. Anyone here like pizza?
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody likes pizza?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Do you like round pizza or square pizza?
Round pizza.
Whatever.
Go ahead, try it. Let's see, my 1, 2, 3. Somebody's missing. Who did not sign in? Tony. Let's take a look at these two ads. Take a look up at the one on the left side, Angelo's Pizza. Up at the top, it says 20 dash dash. Do you see that?
Pontilas pizza,
What does that 20 mean?
$20.
20 inch.
Inches.
Inches.
Remember that? We did that yesterday. This little
20
symbol
inches.
here means inches. 1 means
1 inch.
20 inch. One inch.
what's that?
For what? 20. Inch. What?
Inch,
Feet. Yeah, from there to there,
feet.
20 feet. Inches,
2
feet.
3?
Feet.
3 feet. 1
Feet is 1.
and 2.
2 inches.
inches.
3? No, 3.
Nothing. It's 1 and 2.
1 or 2. There's something else in here. Oh, down at the bottom, it says your local pizza joint. Well, we know local. What does that mean, local?
Local.
Local business.
Side.
In your area.
Hamtramck area, sir.
Joint. That's another expression. A joint is a place
Yeah.
where people hang out. Joint. Oh, let's go to that joint over there and have coffee. It's an expression for a place, a joint. A joint is a place where people meet to join together. We did that today, remember joint account, husband and wife?
Yeah.
Joint, so we have it in a different way. Let's go over here to the one on the right. How big is the pizza? How big is that pizza?
Pontilas pizza.
18
18 what?
inches.
Inches.
And then it says 3 toppings. What is a topping?
Pizza,
What?
3 o'clock.
What is the topping?
Tapping.
Topping.
eh,
It's what goes on top.
tap.
Here's my pizza. Here's my dough. I need some cheese. Topping. I need some tomato. Topping.
Pepper.
I want some hot peppers. Topping.
What's in the top?
It goes on the top.
Take some more.
Topping. That's for pizza.
Yeah.
Spices. Anything that goes on top is topping. What goes on the top is the topping. 3 toppings means you can have 3 for the same price. What does that mean? Family owned and operated.
Largest family.
Family owned.
Family on.
What do you think the name of the family is?
So big
Family is,
size, big size.
look at the ad. Pontillo.
20.
That's probably the name of the family.
Oh.
Mom and dad, the kids run the pizza place. Their family. Here in Hamtramck, we have a place called Little Caesars.
Yeah.
That's a chain. In Michigan, hundreds of Little Caesars. Royal Oak Little Caesars, Detroit Little Caesars, Airport Little Caesars, all over. That's not family owned. Here in Hamtramck, on Joseph Campo, up by Carpenter, there is a place called Amar Pizza. Family owned. Little Caesars,
family.
Not family owned. Yeah, okay. So let's go here, number 1, go to, start in the back, Saba. Number 1. What?
Which pizza is cheaper?
Very good.
Angelo's
Cheaper, not cheapest, cheaper.
Angelo's pizza.
Angelo's Pizza is cheaper. Write that in. Angelo's Pizza is cheaper.
Not done. You can see cheaper than
You can if you like, but you don't have to. Yep. Number 2, Lega.
What pizza is more expensive? Petro's pizza. Petro's pizza.
But Tio's Pizza is
Special.
more
more expensive. Yes. So we're going to just throw the words back. Which one is more expensive? This one is more expensive. Just to practice that word. Expensive. Number 3, Auni.
Which pizza is large?
Larger.
Is what?
Which pizza?
Larger.
Larger.
Angle pizza.
So you'd say
Angela's pizza.
is larger. Remember, larger, not
Larger.
larger. Larger. Angelo's Pizza is larger. Number 4, Arafat.
Which pizza is smaller?
Pontilos.
Apartment.
No, no. Pontillo
One
Pontios.
pizza.
is
Small.
small.
Small pizza.
Small.
Smaller.
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 Smaller. Arafat, smaller.
Smaller. Thank you.
This one right here, just to let you know,
Pontillo.
Wow.
this LL together in many languages doesn't sound like L, it sounds like Y. Pontillo.
Pontillo.
Until
Yeah. If you said Pontillo, that's fine, but just to remind you,
Pontillo.
that anytime when you see ILL together,
Pontillo.
yeah, it sounds like a Y. Pontillo.
Pontillo.
Down below, it has the rules that are pretty much the same as the ones we did yesterday. Notice that if it's 1 or 2 syllables, we add the ER, like small, smaller, slow, slower. If it's long, 3 syllables or more, beautiful, it becomes more beautiful, not beautifuler. Number 3, here, if it ends in an E, you just add the R, no double E. Larger, safer. If it ends in Y, change the Y to I and add ER. Prettier, easier. Next one, that same pattern, if it ends in consonant, vowel, consonant, you double up the consonant. So big becomes bigger with a double G. Hotter becomes hotter with a double T. Flat becomes flatter with a double T. And of course we have our irregulars: good,
Bad.
better, bad, worse. So these are often medical, we used in the doctor's office. The doctor says, "Oh, you called sick yesterday. How are you today?" I'd say, "Today I am better," or "Today I am
No.
worse." Going down. Better, worse. Number, or part C, turn your page. And there are 7 sentences. Each one of these sentences has something wrong. Let's see if you can find the problem and fix it. First one is done for us. Notice that they changed easier with a Y-E-R to follow the rule, changing the Y to an I and add ER. Give it a try. Give you a few minutes. This is from yesterday. This is from yesterday we did to look at. Yesterday.
So,
Pardon? From yesterday?
পরীক্ষিত
Oh, question.
পরীক্ষিত করতে হবে আজকে না তো ঘুরেছি Parang ko dito tabo.
Iya.
Quieter.
Studio foto kasi
This one, consonant, vowel, consonant. This one,
Mucho dani
vowel, 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 consonant.
gaya şu Munshi Bazara Jati
Good job.
uh
Okay, very good. Thank you.
gaya şu amara mananwadi Kalitai gaya şu tabe Munshi Bazara mar Bible
Bye, take care.
Munshi Bazara
Okay,
Khalaga terang Munshi Ara mar papa bari udah mulai
where did we leave off? I think Arafat. So factory,
Yeah.
number 1.
Number 1?
Yes.
Going to the car wash is easier than washing your own car.
Your what?
Own car.
Your own car. Okay, it was done for us. Notice the change in the spelling. Okay, number 2, butter.
I think pizza is healthy than hamburgers.
Hamburger.
What's the problem?
The healthy is healthier.
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 Is health.
Healthier. Number 3, Farouk.
Bantuis, pizza is always more hot than Angus pizza. The problem, hotter.
Hotter.
Hottest.
How do we spell hotter?
Double T. It's
H-O-T-I-E-R.
consonant, yeah.
Oh,
Consonant, vowel, consonant, double T. Okay, next one,
The
Hassan.
computer is more heavy than my old one. The mistake is heavier.
Heavier. Notice you changed the Y.
Furniture nilo amana nanabadi amma.
Heavier. Very good.
First
Diane?
bank closed, then bank of the south. First bank is closed, then bank of the south. Closed.
The mistake with
Closed, sir.
closer.
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 Notice
Close.
closer.
closer.
ER. Closer. Number 6, Fatima.
Going to a car wash is more expensive than washing your own car.
Expensive.
Vishal?
More than.
More on this?
No, expensive.
It's tricky.
The mask expensive.
Expensive.
No ER.
Expensive.
More expensive. No ER necessary.
Not change.
There's an ER there and you take it off. Do you see that, Gregory?
Machine.
Take it over. No,
See that?
yeah,
No R.
no, expensive.
Yeah. Farhana?
This washing machine is quieter than my old one. The washing machine is quieter
Quiet.
than
Quiet.
Quieter.
quieter. Quieter
Quieter
than my old one.
than my old
Old
one.
one.
Do we all have this?
Quieter.
Quieter, more expensive, closer,
These are the ones.
heavier, hotter.
Just to review here,
Desktop computer.
Quieter,
Quiet. Quiet.
this room is quieter than that room. Quieter. But now look what happens to another word we all know.
quiet,
Quiet.
quiet,
Quiet.
quiet,
White.
quiet.
What does that mean?
Quiet.
Quit মানে
Quit.
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 Quit, take out.
Finish.
Yeah,
Good
done.
job.
Quit.
Twitter.
What's that?
Quit.
Quarter.
Quit.
Quitter.
A person who quits.
Yeah.
Quit.
Yes. This is not a person. It means comparing two things. Yeah. Quit and quiet.
Quit.
Quit.
Quiet.
Quite.
Quit.
Who remembers? I'm quite happy.
Quit.
What does that mean?
I'm quite happy.
A
I'm
little,
quite happy today.
a little bit.
More than a little bit.
More.
Yeah.
After. Quit. Happy for
Enough.
It means very.
Not a few.
That's a better word. I'm quite happy. I'm very happy. Quite, quit, quiet.
Quit.
Two sounds, quiet. Quit, one sound. Quite, one sound. Quiet. That ET on the end gives it away. Part D is a little tricky. They want you to use comparative sentences.
Desktop,
Yeah.
computer, cheap, laptop, expensive.
So that's talking on number one. Let's take a look here. It's done for us. So let's see so we make sense of this. A desktop computer is cheap.
Laptop,
A laptop is
expensive.
expensive. So they're giving you two different sentences here. You can say a laptop is more expensive
Then
than a desktop computer, or you can say a desktop computer is cheaper than a laptop. One is more expensive,
I must
then the other one is cheap.
sit.
So let's go down here to number 2, and I'll put these on the board. Notice here that the words they give us here are bad and good. But we know that when we compare using bad and good, we don't say badder or gooder. We say worse
Worse.
or better.
Good.
So let's see number 2, and I'll put these up on the board. And then you write these in. It's good practice.
A 10-inch screen.
Number 2.
A 10-inch
A 10-inch.
inch screen,
A 10-inch. A bad screen.
God is worse.
Is what?
Worse.
bad,
We need the comparative.
worse,
Worse than.
Worse
Than.
than
then
A 20-inch
20-inch gray screen,
20-inch screen.
screen.
good,
A 20-inch screen.
best,
Now this is comparing 10-inch screen is worse than a 20-inch screen. Now we're going to go the other way.
20
A
20-inch
20-inch
inch
screen
better than.
is better
then 10-inch,
than
10-inch
a 10-inch
inch
screen. Who likes a 10-inch screen on the laptop? Do you like the little one or the big one?
Big. 20.
Pardon? Do you like the big one?
Big.
Yeah, big one.
Some people like the little one so they can carry it.
This side.
Women put it in their purse.
Laptop.
Number 3,
A laptop.
a laptop.
Light.
A laptop,
Is
I heard it. Lighter than
desktop.
a desktop.
Computer.
A laptop is light. What does that mean, lighter?
Light.
Light.
Light. Light.
Bright. Brightness.
Light.
No heavy.
The-
Light. No heavy.
Not heavy.
Not having enough.
Remember that word light?
Right.
This pen is light.
Light.
This table
Heavy.
is heavy. So we have a desktop and a laptop. The desktop,
Heavy.
the laptop,
Yeah.
very light,
Light.
lighter. A laptop is lighter than a desktop. If you were talking about the amount of light, the word you would use for that is brighter. More light means bright. Yeah. Number 3, we're going to do it the other way.
Full.
Desktop computer is
Heavier than a laptop. They want us to learn about computers here. Number 4. What does GHZ stand for?
Memory.
It's the memory. That G stands for gigahertz.
Giga.
Gigahertz. Yeah.
CPU.
A
CPU.
1.0
G.
Gigahertz.
G.
is,
CPU.
the word is slow,
slowest.
Slower.
CPU slow.
slower than a 2.5 gigahertz CPU. Now the other side of that, a 2.5 gigahertz CPU is faster, doing it backwards, faster than a 1.0 gigahertz CPU. Faster than, slower than. Then the last one up here. A 160,
GB.
that's called gigabyte.
Gigabyte.
160 by hard drive
Smaller.
Smaller.
is smaller
Smaller than.
than
500.
500
GB hard drive.
and then turn it the other way. A 500 GB gigabyte hard drive
Biggest.
is what?
Biggest.
Not biggest,
Bigger.
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 Than a 160 gigabyte hard drive. Smaller than, bigger than. I think I want to wait with this one. Who's coming tomorrow? Everybody coming tomorrow?
Yeah.
If I give you this, will you bring it back? Or will you forget it?
Yeah, okay.
Promise?
Yeah.
What if it snows?
Wow.
What if it snows tomorrow?
No problem.
No problem, she says. Take one, pass one. If you remember, bring it back tomorrow. Take one, pass it
It's
on.
first location in England.
Tomorrow in Hamtramck.
Then you can stay home. No, busy tomorrow. So what do you think of Indianapolis?
India,
Like it?
no, here my car insurance for police give me case, but tomorrow high school, 10 and
Back here, okay. Or tomorrow. Don't forget. Okay.
Vocabulary মানে
What?
reading for you.
Word গুলো বল।
Reading for you. সবগুলো কিন্তু যেরকম vocabulary
We're going to do this tomorrow. This is where you were yesterday. Indianapolis. Indianapolis. So this article I gave you, we'll do tomorrow, is New England. New England means not the old England. Old England over here in the Atlantic. When the English people, Great Britain, came here, they said this is New England. New England. Notice here we have
Mexico. New
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Here's Mexico. This is the part. At one time, we have to remember, countries change. Country's a big power, now not so big. One country, not so big, becomes very powerful. So things change. So this is New England. Across here. Okay. And that's what we're going to talk about. Some words in here that we will discuss tomorrow.
Okay.
Colonies. Vocabulary words on the bottom. What are colonies? What is a colony?
What word?
Colony. This is plural, means more than one. What is a colony? All of these at one time were colonies of England, of English colonies. For those of you that are studying American history, you know that when the United States said, we are a country, not part of England, there were 13 colonies. 13 original colonies in New England. 13 original colonies. A colony means a big country or powerful country controls another country. For example, the biggest one, the one that we're aware of, is this huge country called India. India was a country for thousands of years. But the British came and said, we're the boss. You are now controlled by England. It was a British colony. So this is about New England. And the next one on this vocabulary word is the word revolution. What does that mean?
Where?
Change of what?
Government.
Change of government. Usually by fighting. Yes. Englishman, notice that. A person from England is an Englishman. Explored. What does that mean? Explored. I want to go into the forest. Here's the forest, lots of trees. I want to see what's in there. I want to check it out. I'm going to explore to see what's new. What's there? Yeah. Explore. Look for something new.
No.
Next word over there is a map.
Man.
Discover.
Man.
Map.
Not here.
Explore and discover are different. Close. I'm going to explore. I'm going to look. I'm exploring. I'm looking. Wow. A discovery. Aha! A ball.
Yeah,
I find it. Discover.
I get it.
They're related, but different. This one is a little more difficult. Pilgrims. Pilgrims are a group of people that came from Europe hundreds of years ago, the Pilgrims said, we don't like Europe. We don't like it. We need a place where we can be ourselves. We can act the way we like. So they came to the colonies for their own freedom. Pilgrims. It's a group of people. The next one, culture.
Culture.
What does that mean, culture?
Different country.
Who
culture.
remembers?
Rule.
What?
Different country. Different country.
If I said American culture is different from Yemeni culture, is different from
Bangladesh.
French culture, is different from Bengali culture.
Every country.
Every country has
Country
a
culture.
Yes.
Own culture.
The way you dress, the way you speak, the food you eat, how you get married,
Yeah.
how you have a wedding, have your party, all the things is part of your culture.
Nationality, right?
Culture.
What?
Nationality.
The nationality is a name. The culture is more things. So, for example, your nationality is what? What is your nationality?
Yemen.
I would say Arafat's been here a while. He's a Yemeni American. He's becoming very American. Look at him, he's wearing a hoodie. That's very American. Look at Becker, he's got his Adidas baseball cap on. So, nationality we give a name to from the nation, but a culture is more complex. Lots of things. And the last word in there
Literature.
is literature. What is literature?
Education. Book.
A book.
Why?
This is a story by a woman named Amy
Amy
Tan, who wrote this book. It's a long novel, a story, literature. This is a book,
What's English?
a grammar book,
Oh.
not literature.
No.
Literature means very important writing. They're things from their head. Literature. Okay, take that home, bring it back tomorrow. Have a good day.
Thank you.